Hello, you beautiful people. This is another episode of UncleCode Review. We have another student to review his code. So I said, his code. Hello, Maysam and Ash.
Hello.
Good day.
Hello,
You guys,
Hi too.
perfecto. So Ash, let us know who we're gonna go through his code. Seems I know it's a boy.
All right, so you're actually correct about that. We're gonna feature a boy. He's already 15. His name is Jack, and he joined us last
Oh.
year.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great. I think he's one of our really good students, and he also gave us some of his opinion code. Am I right? How's
Exactly.
favorite code that he likes to be reviewed?
Yeah, so that makes this session very special because usually we choose the codes of the kids,
True.
but this time he said that he wanted to feature his own code, and he explained it even why he wanted that code.
Very good.
So that's
Hello,
really awesome.
dear Jack. So this is our code review for your code, and then we want to follow the code that you ask us to go through it, which I think it's a nice code that you choose, and I like that we maybe later we also show his explanation about his code, and that's also kind of nice things. So today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at your code. I'm trying to review it and explain to other people, and also I'm going to give some suggestions, such as always, to improve your code. That's what always I do. It means I'm a person that you bring your code, I make it better. You bring your code, I make it better. So this is not gonna end, and that is a good way to let you guys to grow and get a better and better programmer. And actually, when we join the real software development companies, we have this code reviewed, and the senior developer always check your code and always give you a lot of comments, and that's really good. It's one of the best way. I really try to bring that similarity to other area, to have such a kind of close review to make people better and better. So that's what we're gonna do for you today, and hopefully you're gonna get lots of reviews in your lives, and you do review for many other future programmers in your life. So let us start. I'm gonna share my screen. So Maysam, do you have anything to share with us before I start?
No. Usually we had some ideas, but he chooses his own code. So let's see what he has done.
Perfect. So I'm gonna share my screen. Just give me a moment.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Great, very good, very good. So I'm gonna run the code. So let's see the outcome of the code. Nice. So before I start, anything you have, Maysam, to add here?
Yes, one of the activities the kid is supposed to draw different polygons.
Mhm.
He did it in his own customized way.
I can see, definitely I can see. One of the nice thing about this practice is it's not just drawing polygon in a loop. You have to make sure that the way that they position.
Exactly.
So you can see this triangle. It means like if you don't think about it, then your triangle will be flat. Will be the side will be parallel to the x-axis. So you have to position them in a kind of proper way to get the sense. And something very important here is we know that these are regular polygon. It means that all the inner angles and exterior angles are equal. So for example, when we talk about triangle, a regular polygon triangle has three sides. So internal angles, interior angles, all of them are equal. We know the summation of interior angle is 180. So 180 divided by 3 is 60, 60, 60. So here is 60 definitely, and 60 and 60. Maybe if I a little bit zoom, gonna be better. So then exterior, you shouldn't divide 180 divided by 3, but you have to divide 360 by 3. Or another way is always you have to multiply. In this case of the regular polygon, you can multiply by 2. It means 60 times by 2 is 120. So we have this relationship here that this part is 120 and this part is 180. 60. So you can draw a triangle you following exterior or following interior. In this way, you have to just make sure that if you follow exterior, so it means 120 outside here, you have to first make sure your total heading downward at least minus 60 degree, and then 120 bring you here. Or if you are flat, another way of designing, you just turn left 60 degree, not 120 degree. And then again 120, 120. So these are little challenges in these games, in this part, in this step. And let's see what he has down. Okay, let me just zoom a little bit. Okay, so first of all, you got a tracer too. And yes, I really love this concept. Always I say that always this is my suggestion that create a function for the job rather than just pin up and pin down, well down jack. That's really nice. This is called modularity. Make your code much smaller and easy to maintain. And even if one day you want to change the policy or strategy of the jumping, you don't need to go everywhere in your code and change it. You just change it here, and then you call it jump here. For example, you call the function here, and that's a very good well down here. I totally agree with this. This is really nice. Pin up, go to, pin down, and that's all. So we go now here. Wow, I can see that you figured out why should I keep writing code for triangles and polygons and pentagons. You saw the pattern. This is called pattern recognition. This ability that you see patterns and you see if I can make one function that do the whole things. This is really good. This is called pattern recognition plus abstraction. So then when we look at the important things, the similar things, and we try to build one builder out of it. This is really nice. And then here, let me look at your input parameters. You get the X and Y, and then you jump to that position. Okay. And then you have the size. I think this is the length of each side. Yes. You have angle, and then you have this is A, maybe it's a start angle, maybe something like that. And then here you first go to the right. I think that is what I was discussing. You go to the right a little bit because then later you want to go to the left. So you go to right enough, then the angle, which is, I guess, yes, exterior angle, it makes sense. That means I want to go to the left 120 because here, if you just say 120, you won't come here because here is 60. You will come like here. So you go right a little bit and then 120. That makes sense. Okay. Then instead of, okay, here I see you passed angle. 120, 90 is, okay, I can see that. And then you have down left and then forward and then left is A. So then you have 4 shapes. Okay, I want to do this now. I want to just go first for one of them. And then I want to just slow down a little bit, or it's okay, 2 is good. So you see that, let me slow it down. Yeah, we have a little bit right and then turn left. So if you see, guys, it will go to the right and then turn left. So that right is equal by a 60 degree as you pass here. Or now let's go for the other shape, which is your a square looks like a diamond now because you are tilted a little bit. So it's 45 degree, you go to the right and then the 90 degree. You know what, if I make this 0, see what's going to happen? You're going to have a kind of a square like that. So that 45 degree bring you to the right, then 90 to the other side. Okay. And then also same goes to the other shapes. Perfect. Very good. Well done. I really like the code. I see the pattern that you created. The modularity here is really nice. Always keep doing this. Try to bring in more functions. That's nice. And I can give few suggestions here. Not that much. They're all good. Number one is nothing wrong with playing with angle, but I feel to have a little bit better function is because we're drawing regular shapes. We're drawing regular polygon. They are not on general shape. They are polygon. I prefer to choose function polygon. First of all, that's the name. That's the name come to my mind because you're drawing technically polygon, and you're drawing regular polygon. That's one thing. Number 2 is rather than working with angles, I prefer to work with sides because angle in regular polygon is dependent variable to number of sides. What is independent here is sides. If I ask someone to draw a regular polygon, I just tell them to draw a regular polygon with 3 sides. They know this is a triangle. They know that they have to divide it by 3. So I prefer to reduce a little bit of extra information here. That means I like to call your function like this. I want it something like that. I mean, you know, it just like this in this way. That's what I like to do that. And the size is perfect because this is just custom. So I try to have a function that its parameters are independent, not can be computed from each other. For example, the 60 is obviously is this divided by 2. 60 is interior angles. And I mean, not technically interior angles in this case, actually. So, which is this divide by 2. Look at that, the 90 divide by 2 is 45. 72 divide by 2, 36. 60 divide by 30, but divide by 2 is 30. So what I do here, I will write sides, let's say size, and then I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna write down 360 divide by sides, which give me 120. Divide by 2 gives 60. Basically, this is 180 divided by sides. That does the same things. So I'm looking to sort of angles on the other corners. That means like a kind of what you have it here, how much you have to go left to have like a kind of a rotation in your shapes, because how much you're rotating the shape, each shape's rotated equal by interior angles. If you look at this part, this is 60 degree. If you don't do that, then your triangles is just flat and laid down horizontally into the x-axis. Here, 45 degree. You see that? Here is a 36. Here is 30. So anyway, and then here, divide by sides.
That should be the only sides, I think. It will be 100 if you divide by so. Oh, yeah.
Sides, and then here will be the exterior one. So I'm going to go for 360, and size is size, correct. And then here also I'm going to go for this one. So we should get the same thing probably. So here I'm going to make it like a 4. Here I'm going to make it like 5. Here I'm going to make it like 6. So let's see if we're going to get the same thing or not. Yeah, we're going to get the same thing. So this is a little bit of improvement over the function. I think this is going to be a little bit better, especially now you have a little bit more general function. So that's all. That's all what I can say here. Your code is very good. I don't have that much comments, rather than just change the name of the functions and also try to calculate those things internally. We call it encapsulation. We try to hide complexity from people want to use our function. For example, who knows, in futures you want to sell your Polygon functions to people. So people want to buy it, and if they see, oh, they have to put extra parameters, they may not like it. They like this way: fast, less error, and easy to maintain and work with it. So this is great. I think that's good. That's all. Beautiful code. Okay, that's all, everybody.
All right. Good job, Jack.
Good job, your code review. It's really nice. It's really nice. This sort of passion and kind of feeling that you love building stuff in a smart way. This is computational thinking. And actually, Jack, you may be a software engineer in the future. You may be an astronaut. You may be a doctor. You may be a soldier or actor or a singer or a musician. I don't know what is your main direction in your life. But what I love to see is you use this mindset and apply it everywhere. If you're in charge of solving problems for other people in the future, which you're going to be, because future belongs to
every day,
you have to decide what sort of future you like to live. Do you want future be flying car? So you have to decide it. Do you want future to see that there's no any cancer around? You have to do it. Okay, that's the future, the life that you want to have it. And if you want to do that, apply this kind of problem solving, then make things easier, faster, better, and people are going to have a better life. It's on you and many other children at your age to think like this. You are in charge to build your future. Otherwise, we have to do it. And there's no any kind of guarantee that what we'll build is what you want it. Okay, so think about it. Okay, so now let us tell him something important. You guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready.
I think it's important. Jack, we want to tell you that because you are really a good person in the coding. So I want to use that terms for you, that you know that you are programmer.
Programmer.
Well done.
Very good.